Hi guys. Good morning guys, should I say. It's early here. It's like, well, it's 9:56, almost 10 a.m. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are sky watching, filming, and I hope God is in each and every one of you guys. And I hope nothing is getting in the way of that, especially anything you've been taught. Think clearly, talk to God, Yahweh, Elohim's, personally. Um, I titled this The Aztec and the Sumerians Part 1 because there's a method to my madness, and we're going to end up, but I think part 3. I want to do 3 parts, because it's way too much to take in at one time. I'm reaching out to my subs. I'm reaching out to you guys deeply, like every day when I go live. I know I ramble on. Sometimes things just come to my head and I just ramble. I'm really trying to get a hold of that, but going through this alone is the most exciting thing in my life, the most treacherous on me, if you will. I feel like I've earned my badge. I feel like I treated that crazy card, cashed it out, gone. I'm not crazy, and the only way to get y'all to pay attention to me. Why would you believe in me? Why would you believe me anything? I don't have an MD. I don't have so many degrees. I didn't go to school. I graduated, but I didn't go to school for so many years for anything else. I was a mom and loved to hip hop, dance, and interior design. That's who I am. So I thought, maybe if you saw me, we're going to go through some things. My Instagram we're going to start with. Maybe if you saw what I went through to get to where I am right now, to know and have an understanding of this beautiful, beautiful flat plane that we live on, you have to grow. I want y'all to see how I grew. I went from orbs to UFOs to aliens, and it's all visible on my Instagram. I've never been one to partake in anything our government taught us. Like in school, silent letters, really? Why can't I spell phone Phone? Why is that letter there and it's silent? It's pretty much what they've done to us. They put us in the mix, but we're really silent. We're kind of irrelevant, actually. Unnecessary characters in typing. I need to save that character so I can fit it into my Twitter title. What they did with us, I do believe it's a spiritual war. I think it's a very ugly war. I think it's an unnecessary war. But without war, you got to have the good and the bad, the good and the evil, in order to balance everything out, correct? Well, the Bible, it has a lot of truth to it, but you can't. I got to stop telling you what you can and can't do. I don't look at it like that. Not word for word. Cain and Abel is Inkinino. Anunnakis. Signs in their heavens is everything that has gone on in the past. Hundreds of years ago. Thousands of years ago. A lot of it was kept from us, especially the Aztec. I just want to show you my journey, and then hopefully you'll come to a conclusion with what I'm going to show you, comparison to what they have stenciled into stone is exactly what we're seeing, right down to their drawings. How come nobody has a problem that the Bible was predicted? If I predict something and it comes true, I'm a witch or psyche. How do they predict the Bible so well? Because it happened before. I'm telling you, these things have happened before, because the way that they've drawn things or carved them or chiseled them is exactly what we're seeing up here. Right down to the machines. I'm telling you. But I want to just share my journey with you, and in any way I can convince you guys just to take a little bit of belief in me. I didn't jump on the bandwagon and say, woo, let's get it. No, it didn't happen like that. I went through trials and triumphs and embarrassment and disrespect and disregarded. And actually, my kids didn't talk to me for a whole year. Told me don't post on Facebook. Told me, you know, Mom, we have, you know, reputations. You have a reputation. Reputations? I can't take that to heaven. Y'all thoughts and your theories on me. That doesn't matter. It used to. But when you become so firmly in your truth, in your beliefs, then you can speak up like I do. If we don't speak up, no one's going to hear you. And if no one hears you, then they win. Do you see what I'm saying? They win. They win. We got to speak up, guys. You got to. There's no time to hide your words, even if they're silent letters. Let's get it. All right, so what I want to start with is my Instagram. That's my first Instagram picture. Look at that. Ha ha. Very first. When you know I had a 211 in my hand. All right, so I'm going to breeze through these. Let me go back to where I was. Now, that's my other account. How did I jump to that account?
This is the same thing that happens in your
Oh, Lord. I didn't mean to do that. Go back to my other account. See, pushing buttons is too early in the morning for me. Back. There we go. So, yeah, and these are my kids. This is Elisa. And this is Lonnie. This is Martika. And that is Elliot. That was so long ago. This was my husband, Adrian. It's me with a very short haircut. Now, keep in mind that I'm growing here. I'm just now growing. Like, I see pictures like this. And I would be like, what is that? And I couldn't let it go. I just could not let it go. This is my friend Brandy. And on Halloween, she passed away. I love you, Brandy. And that's another thing. I've had a lot of people who did believe in me. They're gone. They're not here anymore. They're already on their way to heaven. I'm just going to go over these lightly. Like, dear God, work on my attitude. You know, the most powerful weapon on earth is the human soul. This was years ago. I was still, this is where I was headed. Look at this tree. Look at this tree and think about the aerials that we have now. They were telling you right here in this photo. Look at this photo. It looks just like what's going on now. And the apples would be probably the aerials, the way they're shaping it. Look, it's just a face in a tree. Okay? We see those now, people. We clearly see those now. Those are happening. All of these red sunsets, I just thought they were so beautiful. I loved them. You know? There goes your birds. For some reason, I was just like, whoa, look at that vulture. These are vultures. You got goats and trees. Why wouldn't anything else be possible, right? Oh, I'm sorry about the butte up there. Elephants is something I've always loved. Heavenly Father, you know every decision I need to make and every challenge I face. Please forgive me for the times that that I try to figure this life out on my own. I need you. I need your Holy Spirit to give me strength, wisdom, and direction. And you say that prayer over and over again, and it works. I'm telling you, it works. What else is this? I used to look at photos like this. And used to look at them and be like, whoa. That is amazing. The structures, the colors. Look at this photo closely, guys. My Skywatchers. It's amazing, right? Isn't it close to what's going on? For those of you who know what's going on. That's my godchild down there. Horses and stuff. Mummies. Look at them. Everything's like a fairy tale. Trees. See, again, trees making faces. I didn't know that they actually could make faces. And here's a high elephant. That's my name on Instagram. And I got it from that photo. Everybody's like, oh, because you smoke weed. No, because there's an elephant in the sky with the top hat on hay. You know? High elephant. That's what I call it. I've never told you about that before. Photos like this drew me in. Drew me in silently to where I felt like I was in that picture. Indeed. Indeed. Things like, hold on, I'm gonna get back. This door. You see this door? With the clouds around it? Because now I see doors open up just like that in the clouds. You gotta listen to your soul, people. Your soul is screaming out to you right now. I see this very thing, real life, right now. Remember I said they form like eggshells that kind of they turn into a different matter. They go from a misty to a solid, and doors open. Indeed, believe it. I see it. I filmed it. This, for instance. Look at this. This is what I know now to be a real angel, because, I mean, the angels don't fly around with 2 wings with the legs all scraggly. Real angels have 6 wings. They have 2 that they fly with, 2 that cover their eyes, and 2 that cover their feet. You see how her feet are wrapped. But yet she's an angel. I didn't know then why she was like that. I didn't have a clue. You know, look at this one. And these are in 2017, I do believe. November 9th, 2013. Look at this. This is the battle between good and evil. God and Satan. You know what? You can see this in the skies today. They depict things like this all the time. You have to cipher through your own thoughts and your own feelings to come up with a conclusion. I was going through my Instagram earlier, and that's where I got that idea. I was like, maybe if they see my growth, they would maybe trust me a little bit more, you know? Look at this guy walking on orbs. Walking on orbs. You can't make this up. I mean, this is my path. These things were put in front of me to trust in, but I didn't know what they meant then. I had no idea what they meant. This little girl sitting here with a mirror. You see straight through her. This guy standing in what looks to be in a tree, right? Or statue. Now I want y'all to pay close attention to these. You see these? That looks to be like a tree that he's in. But look closely at these. And we're going to talk about those later. But just look closely. Okay? I can't make this stuff up, y'all. I can't. This is my life. This is what I've been through. This is what I chose to post on Instagram, because I really am close to my God, whether you believe it or not. I really am. And he only allowed me to participate in this grand finale because I felt he was worthy of. I'm worthy of it. I'm worthy because I followed my path this time. I'm sure I got it wrong many times before, but I'm following my path. Here's another one, an opening of a door. You know, the reason we have headstones are shaped the way they are. It's supposed to be you know, it's your way out. It's a portal. And lo and behold, if you look here, you see aerials that are manifesting that. Even though it's a picture that, you know, maybe it was probably drawn or something, but I still see aerials. I didn't see them before because I didn't know what they were. Again, doorways, elephants, tree. Look at this tree that is full of life. You feel me? Here. This right here does not look like the halo. Because the halo has a serpent eating his own tail, which is a royal boar. That's the halo around our sun. That's the electromagnetic halo around our sun. This depicts that too. It really does. It, honest to God. Alright, so now what was that? 2013 still? And this is me hitting the bong. This is my kids. Okay. When you are dead, you don't know that you're dead. It's difficult. It's difficult only for the others. It is the same when you're stupid. I had to throw some kind of, you know, I had to collaborate in a different kind of way with Instagram because they always take you so serious, you know. So again, here I was trying to talk to people, and because I feel some type of way on a social network, but they weren't getting it. They weren't getting it at all. Here's my son Lonnie, my oldest son. He has a little album out. You never see all the awesome things ahead of you if you keep looking at all the bad things behind you. Doesn't that make sense? I talked yesterday about memories and how they build you. You are your memories. You know, if you keep looking at all the bad things behind you, sometimes you just have to turn around, give a little smile, throw a match, and burn that bridge. Live, learn, and don't look back. That's exactly what I'm asking y'all to do. I'm asking y'all to just, please, for just a day, if you have to, erase everything that you have in your head, because it's all lies. Every bit of it is lies. There's my son and I on I think that was his 11th grade year. Yeah. And here are my babies again. And here we go with the whole Santa Claus bit. I didn't like that dude. I never liked Ronald McDonald. I didn't like the Burger King dude. I never liked Santa Claus clowns. Please. Those things are supposed to make kids happy. Why? I don't get that. Okay, let's go on. See my daughters. Jones, yeah. Sometimes being understanding is more important than being right. Sometimes we need not a brilliant mind that speaks, but a patient heart that listens. Yeah, not keen eyes that always see faults, but open arms to accept. Not a finger that points out mistakes, but gently hands that lead. See, that's who I was, and that's who I still am, really. You just look at all of these things. Sometimes the strongest women are the ones who will love beyond all faults, cry behind closed doors, and fight battles that no one knows about. Absolutely. Absolutely. God will sometimes end relationships for your protection. So stop chasing after the person who's trying to save you. Stop chasing after the person he's trying to save you. And it's so real. Never push a loyal person to the point where they no longer give a damn. You don't want to do that either. Oh, look at my babies. When someone truly cares about you, they make an effort, not an excuse. See, it's just all of these. I could read them over and over. Just never sacrifice your class to get even with someone who has no one. Let them have their gut. I don't remember that one, actually. Must have been drinking. The earth revolves around the sun. This might upset a few out there who still think the world revolves around them. Oh, okay, we'll continue on. When everything seems like it's falling apart, when God is putting things together just the way He wants. And that's exactly right. Because you have to lose before you can gain. You can't just... Who's born with a silver spoon in their mouth? More money, more problems. I'm just saying. So let's continue on. Have you ever just sat and thought, damn, I've been through a lot of shit. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of shit to get to where I am. Uh-oh. Push your buttons again. Push your buttons. Hang, really? Sorry, I'm always pushing buttons. That one. Oh, no. Did it go to the top? It went to the top. That's just not right. Let me just zoom through here. Because I wanted to show y'all. This is ridiculous. I'm going to pause and queue up. I'll be right back. Okay. Unfortunately, powers that be didn't stop me. They only redirected me that I shouldn't do the Instagram right now, so I won't because it wouldn't load. So we're going to skip forward. Take about 15 minutes of your time. I'm going to go to my photos. I'll leave my Instagram link in the description if you want to go through it. Because it goes from orbs to aliens that you can clearly see to manifesting my photos with aerials that I had no idea. all the way up to where I am now. It pretty much self-depicts exactly who I am and how I got here. So it's very interesting. That was my goal today, but, you know, things don't always work out my way. So I'm going to go through it. This was my dragon that I got, guys. That's him manifesting first. Let me, I can pause it down here. Hold on. This is my very first dragon. And if you look here, that's part one. That's how they start. These are aerials manifesting. Didn't know that then. Didn't know that back in June. They're manifesting. Look what they're doing. They're going to manifest into that. What you're looking at there is is like where his wings are, and his spine is just right here. Yeah. And these are his wings out here. Growing, manifesting. Right over my head, actually. Yeah. I don't know why that other photo's in there. But, let's go through some things real quick. I don't know where I want to start. Let's see. This was from my video yesterday, or day for yesterday. This is what I want y'all to really look at. There's so much going on in this photo that you probably don't recognize, but there are aerials everywhere. You see these guys? And you can also, if you look close enough, you can see, sorry, there's something going on. You can see the machines as well. Let's go ahead. Let's do that. Let's see how that works out for us. Look at here. I don't know when I took this picture, but I broke it down and it was just something awful. I mean, look at this, guys. Look at this photo. Really? Come on. Photo speaks for itself, really. Yeah, which way are you going that way? Oh, this way. You can clearly see I'm up here too, manifesting. And if you guys check my videos, I would say from about 2 or 3 months ago, I didn't know what they were. So I was like, look at them. They're just manifesting everything. How do they do that? How did they do it so quickly? I used to refer to them as like an ant. Like ants. They get stuff done. And look at this. Clearly an aerial that I took. I mean, clearly. But I didn't get it then. You know, I didn't get it. Just didn't get it. Look at these guys. This is when I started breaking down photos. And again, people, I just started breaking down, look, bird. That's a bird head. Didn't think about the Anunnakis then. Not at all. It had to come to me. Dark Crystal was the very first movie I ever saw in a theater. I've always been fascinated by that movie, and I'll be darned if these birds in our skies being manifested don't look just like them. Identical to them. These are for, oh, check this one out. I'm going to do this for y'all. This is from Kelly Chambers. Or Kelly, yes, Chambers, right? Sorry. I just want to do something for you. A lot of people don't, I get it. I mean, I'm looking right at it. You're looking at a huge, huge serpent taking up from the top of our dome to the road. And see, that's what's becoming kind of eerie to me, is because these aerials are now at the top of our trees, at the top of our bushes, when they used to be way up there. That has to tell you something. Their aerials are touching ground now. And if they're touching base here, it's time. It's just time. So let's do this real quick. I'm going to go, let's add some color. I'm going to take away some light. See? Do you see that serpent skin? That is serpent skin all day long. Yeah, that's not for the filter. Just add some light. Lots of contrast needs to be added. Do you see the difference between no contrast and contrast? really gets in there. It really just lets you see what you're looking at. Now, I always do a little bit of bright, and then I ease down until I get satisfied with what I'm seeing. See this? Then I want to highlight, but I want to take away the exposure. Shadows. Can be iffy with the shadows. Because once you start doing the color takes on a whole different class with these guys. There's your Planet X, guys. Sorry. And also on my Instagram, you will see that I was a Planet Xer. Big time. Huge Planet Xer. Take a little bit of this off. There we go. That's more like it. Okay. Now, if you look here, where is it? Like right in here, there's an eye forming. Over here is another eye forming. This would be the front of the serpent's mouth. This is one big, gigantic serpent looking right at you. I can't make this up. That's one of Kelly Chambers' screenshots that I did for him. But you wouldn't know that looking at with the naked eye, would you? You wouldn't have no idea. Look at this. I hope the other one's next. Hold on. Yeah. There's another one that he has. Oh. There's a node. Go back there. Let's see where I am. I'm not going to take up much more of your time. Things didn't go my way, so I have to deal with it. Now, I will deal with it. What happened to it? Manifesting. I call this one manifesting for some reason. Oh, this is why. Alright. It now makes sense to me what I was filming this day. I saw the big serpent. I saw everything. I mean, I literally saw this thing forming. Going down the expressway. Okay, like this right here is just... This is just the head of a serpent. Forming. Okay, now above him is a dragon. Yeah. There were dragons and serpents in the same sky. Our same sky. See, here it is manifesting again. Now, I didn't know what up here was. Like up here. I didn't know what that was until I watched Chief's channel. There's so much going on right up there. It is ridiculous, but I caught it. Come on, move something. Like, move. There you go. And this is more of the red skies. Yeah. Look at this big thing. It's enormous. People thought they were just thunder clouds, storm clouds. No. Look at these guys. It has structure. Squares. Look at the aerials. It has aerials down here. See? They're everywhere. And then when I tell you this thing was manifesting like lightning, it was. And yep, that's another part I got. All from the same day. See this? Look at the pixels. Crazy. Oh yeah, I flip them upside down sometimes just to see the aerials. Look at that. That bullhead. See that? But it's the front of a craft. And over here you have kind of like a bird head skeleton just over here. Yeah. There you go. See your serpent? The head of? That's his eye. Right there. And that's just how big he is. Same day, guys. Here it was building up. I have the video. I was like, I can't believe I'm about to go over its head. And here's another photo of things sticking out of the sky. And I was like, that doesn't look right. I just started breaking it down. No one taught me how to do that. I just did it. When I first saw the Chief, I was like, oh my God, somebody breaks down the things like I do. I didn't know what I was doing. It's just my head told me to do it. Pause, go, pause, go, pause, go. Then I would see the aerials, and then it would be like, you know what? Let me see what's really there. By taking away contrast. Literally. Right here before you, this is the serpent again. Look at these aerials. It's just amazing. See him? This is in the middle of his manifestation. And it looks kind of gross when you really look in. It's just not cute at all. There we go again. Serpent. Here we go right here. And let me tell you, these aerials and these bad boys, they're so funny. Oh, it ain't going to let me go any bigger. Doggone it. The aerials are clear as day. Only if you know what you're looking for. Right? Here it goes again. This is right here, the same sky. Look at that. That's a hot mess. Look at there. He's more depicted there. That is a serpent taking up your entire sky. Okay? Your entire sky. And then I broke it down over here. Well, you can see the machines. Oh, I hate it when this picture does this. You can clearly see the machines over there. And I don't know why I want a little bigger. Let me see here. Plus, bigger. Now, can I stretch it out more? Nope. Over here to your left-hand side, you can clearly see machines. I mean, real machines. What happened? Say, something told me I better switch. So let's switch and go to another folder. This is from our Skies Today video. We're very convincing video in that video. Why did I just have the front part? I don't know. Convincing video, but everything goes behind the sun. All those crafts at the end of the day, check out right behind the sun. Trust me. Oh, that's my niece. Here's where I started to realize that there were other things blocking the sun. Like all the time we go, oh, that's an eclipse. That's an eclipse. Yeah, because you see this right here behind it? This right here? It's what eclipses the sun. You can't see it because you're not looking for it, but it's clearly right here. All that right here. All of that. It's going down, eclipsing the sun, not planets. Not planets. Planets would eclipse the sun like a total eclipse. Right? This has rays coming from everywhere. Whatever is eclipsing it has areas where the sun can get through. Only areas, not its entirety. I don't even know where I am. Nikki. Baby. Alright, let's go back. Nope, nothing to see there. These are the a screenshot from that same footage from Our Skies Today to where your sun is already down. It's down here, okay? Your sun is, your sun is down here, going down. See? Now all these that are still lit, look at them. In the video, I'll leave that in the description as well, they end up going down behind the sun. But if you look, something just ain't right. All up and through here. That ain't right. Look at that. They are geniuses. They're evil geniuses. That's what they are. We're going to go to my collection. I want y'all to see. Let's see down here. Nope, go down. Down, baby, down. Down, baby, down. I'm getting ready to go shoot outside, you guys, because it is fabulous. I mean, it is looking grand enough to shoot. And when they start early like this, oh, it's on. And, okay, these are at my son's house. Huge manifestation, especially this one, look. And you think I don't know what I was looking at? What I do want you to pay attention to, I'll go ahead and tell y'all this now. Well, you can't see it on my laptop. These things look like yarn that's been braided. Jim SA gets a lot of those. Once I break them down, they look like silky yarn web. They look like webs, but they're braided so perfectly. That's all I have in there, really. Hold up. My computer, it just copies everything, you know. No big deal. Look at Cindy, would use a baby. Alright, can't get away from this, can I? Hold on. Let's go to folders. Nope. Lesson 4. There we go. Where are you at? Let's go by the oldest. Please and thank you. Waiting. I'm waiting. Heaven knows I'm waiting. Is that the only photo? Probably. Nope. There's nothing working out for me today. Nothing is working out for me today. Let's go over here. I'm going to go ahead and just let y'all have it. Alright, guys. How long we been on? Let me see. Okay, we're good. Now, there comes a time in our life that all of us have to be like, I'm not going to listen to them anymore because whatever they're telling me doesn't make sense. You guys have to come up with that time. I'm telling you. And it is so overwhelmingly, like, you go through stages where you're mad, and you're angry, and you're trying to find the answers why they did what they did, and then you realize why they did what they did and how they did what they did. It's all to hide God. Every bit of it is to hide God. Bottom line. If you believe in the Big Bang Theory, that takes away God. Just saying. Let's see this. Now, just have a look. I can't believe I'm going to end it right now, but let's do this. All right, take a look here. The Anunnaki, right? Now, I didn't ever put two and two together, like these statues were the Anunnakis with the bird heads until I started getting bird heads in the sky. Then I started noticing that, they were the first ones to wear a cross. Just saying. Look at this right here. No, not right there. Really? This. This. He looks mechanical. It's not going to let me see it. Yep, because I'm spreading the truth. This guy. Now, the pine cone, to me, represented your pineal gland. To me, that tablet over there looks like it could be a computer chip. Look how he's putting the corn to the acorn. I mean, touching the computer grid there, because it's brainwashing us. You get what I'm saying? This is my thoughts, my theories. But I'm telling you this: bird heads are so identical to what you see here. I mean, everything about it, everything is up there. I film it all the time. Now look at this. Is one of the Mayans calendars. It's clearly moving. Now look at this Mayans calendar. He has his tongue out. Okay. What most of you guys don't realize, on December the 21st, 2012, everybody thought the world was going to end because that calendar ended. What they're telling us is that it's the beginning of our days to end. People went overboard, started calling us hypocrites and liars and things. I never said the world was going to end. The Mayans calendar, this thing you're looking at, was mechanical. It is mechanical. It moves. It's not just a calendar. It moves. It rotates. You know what? See his tongue? Now, for those of you who have been watching the skies like I have, you know that these beings, entities, they have are crafts. That they have something coming out of their mouth. They're always blowing. Why don't you blow up? No options to blow up, really. Look at this guy. And when they do blow, they're blowing in dark matter, people. They're manifesting using dark matter. Dark matter is like, you just can't get rid of it. It sticks on everything. Everything he can get his hands on. But this clearly depicts something I've seen in the sky. Just like that. A gargoyle. I see them up there with their tongue out. And when their tongue is out, they're blowing something. Here it depicts his tongue, but it's really dark matter. Look here. Again, the same things that we are seeing up here, they portray to us every day in our face. I never thought about why do they have their tongue out. Look at this dude. This guy, seen him too. Look at this. Woo! Oh, it's going to let me bring this one up. Look at this dude. That's exactly what I see in this guy. You see this? Just coming out, making its own way somewhere? Yeah, dark matter. Come on, guys. You got to believe me when I tell you this. It's not a coincidence that these things have their tongues out. Or something protruding from their mouth. Look at this. This is clearly a machine. It's not going to let me go up on this one. Why are you being picky? This is clearly a machine coming out of what? A mouth of what? Possibly a dragon? Serpent, I don't know. But this is a machine. Here we go with this. Look, it has a bird head. Why would you let me go? There we go. It has a bird head right here. Everything around it looks mechanical. We see bird heads. We see gargoyles. We see dragons. We see serpents. We see this guy too. But they're machines. People, these are machines. I'm telling you. Look at this. It's a serpent. There we go. It's a serpent with his mouth open. Okay? What you see underneath here, I mean, all of this right here is a machine. It's all mechanical. And look at, like in your skies, when you look at their crafts, they have door openings. Ew, it's not going to behave. They have door openings. Oh, next. Look at this. Look at it really good. That's a machine. That's a machine. They took the time to do all of this for us. They didn't do it for their health, and they didn't make it up. This guy, he's got, look at that protruding tongue or whatever it is. It's dark matter. Look how it's attached to something and it's manifesting something else. Dark matter. There's a whole lot of reasons why he is like he is. Even right down to his headgear, it means something. I just can't go into that right now. Again, here we go. He's chewing something from his mouth. Dark matter. Machine. He's blowing from his mouth. He's blowing from its mouth to help that machine keep going, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is where I wanted to talk to you guys about. Do you see? Oh, please go up for me. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Why aren't you going to do it? See how his armor is? It looks as if it was stitched or crocheted. If you look really close, it just won't let me get close. There we go. He has a skull here holding a serpent, if you will. But if you look close enough, come on, come on. If you look really close, those are aerials. Okay? Those are aerials. Whoever carved this statue, made this statue, was clearly looking at the same things that we are looking at now. They do look braided like that. Look at this guy. Now, this is a blood sacrifice for the Mayans calendar. I mean, from the Mayans. This is one of theirs. He's blowing blood into a tube and giving it to a queen, I believe it is. Again, look right here at his jaws. Mechanicals. These are machines. But if they were using blood, it's dark matter. You understand? Clearly. And this is that again. Why is everything so big? Come back down. Calm down, please. Not going to come down, are you? Come on, please. Down, down, baby. There we go. Here. Right down to all of these guys. Now, this guy right here reminded me of, if you saw the grand opening underneath CERN, the tunnel, their ritual that they did, the satanic ritual. Now, a lot of them bounced around like that. With that long hair looking like Cousin It. Shaking around with their tongue hanging out. He's got a penis. I want to know more about that. I got to learn more about it. Here's a sun. He has a sun. He has aerials coming off of his head and around him. And right here, it looks like it could be where the carousel started. He's got his tongue hanging out. Manifesting. And here we go again. All religions. Look at that tongue hanging out. Tongue hanging out. Just like our skies. And he's got the sun and God knows what around him. The clouds, the crescent sun, stars. An emerald right below his tongue. Can't make this up, people. You just can't. Look at this guy. The sun is around his head. Do you see that? He's wearing like a crown that could be the carousel. With a tongue. Which he's blowing it dark matter. Can't make it up. Again. And all suns are around their head when they're doing this. Oh, this is what I recorded the other day. Doesn't it look like a robot? An IA? It looks like a robot. I can't make that up. That's my doggy. Let's see. I think I'm gonna wrap it up for now because the skies are really calling my name. But I did want to do one thing for y'all. I wanted to break down a photo. Let me find a really nice one to break down for y'all, just to show you a little bit of what we do as far as breaking down things, so you can see a clear picture of it. Plus, we see it with the naked eye. You understand me? We clearly see these with the naked eye, and we try to explain, but some of you just won't listen. You know, and I don't blame you. I wouldn't listen to me either until I got to know me. That's my whole point of doing this. Let's see something. Whew. I'm telling you, Chief breaks it down for you. A lot of these are from him, from his footage with everybody. Come on, give me something to break down, please. Can I get something? Give it to me. All right, I'll go back up here. All right, let's just pick one, just randomly. Pick one, like this one. This is what we do. Now, I'm looking at a face, a nose, and a serpent mouth. There's probably a better one than this. Let's do this one. There's more going on. Let's get it. Uh-oh. Really? One more. This is ridiculous. I guess I wasn't supposed to do that one, maybe. Well, here's one already done. Look. See this? All of this up in here? It starts to look like flesh. This is what I call the underwater skies. It starts to look like flesh. I mean, flesh. Sandy, why do I smell something, little girl? Check right back here. And yeah, I guess let's just go back. It just went kind of backwards. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this for real. I may or may not. I hope I made some kind of sense to you guys. You know, there I go. I always plan something and then it just messes up. Because you know what? I'm really anxious to go outside. I'm getting that feeling like go outside. So maybe I'll upload this later. I hope that some of you have a recognition of who I am. I'll leave my my Instagram is Hi Elephant. I'm the only one. So look me up. Don't judge me, please. Not without knowing me. You just can't. But I need for y'all to listen to me. Just listen. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Pay attention. Stay aware of your surroundings. And use my hashtag no box here. Hashtag no box here. Because I'm not living in a box. I never was in a box. So I've always just been thinking. Why do we have to think outside of a box? Because they claim you're in a box. Don't be in that box. Get out of it. And hashtag no box here. Love and light. Thanks for watching.